You're tuning into Black and White Sports on YouTube. The no-holds-barred truth on sports. The main event starts now.
All right, Black and White Sports supporters. Well, my goodness. I mean, look, we are in Chappelle Show haters ball territory when it comes to Sheryl Swoopes. But when you watch this clip and you see her face, there is no way this doesn't feel more sinister than I'm just going to hate for the sake of hating. I mean, at this point, I don't think there is anything that Caitlin Clark can do to possibly get something valuable out of Sheryl Swoopes. And Sheryl Swoopes has taken a flamethrower to her reputation. It is a wrap. It's over. She's lost all credibility and objectiveness because, and I can't help but say it, this feels racial as hell. There, I said it. It's out loud. But she has come out and she has said one of the most baffling things about Caitlin Clark. And, of course, Caitlin Clark has made some unbelievable accomplishments, boxes checked off. Right, during this WNBA season, not to mention the crowd, the revenue, viewers, attendance, all of this other stuff she brought in, but she backed it up with her play. And as we go into this, keep in mind, this rookie season of Caitlin Clark is better than the MVP seasons of Sheryl Swoopes. Seriously, and I'm not kidding you. And one could argue, especially when you sort of look at some other stats, one could argue she had the best all-around season of any player. And honestly, the only other player that's got even a case is A'ja Wilson. Other than that, it's Caitlin Clark. I can't even believe this. Now, go into this clip knowing Caitlin Clark's got 19.5 points a game, 5.7 rebounds a game, and 8.4 assists per game. All right? And they're talking about domination. It's baffling. Let's go.
If we had a number, if we would have said when we're talking about dominating with Caitlin Clark, what would those numbers have? What was the numbers?
It would have been a scoring number.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Right?
Because of high clip, shooting it.
Right,
So we'd have been like,
That's what she did in
You consider 20
that's
points
what I
per
was saying
game,
when you said
so
it.
you don't consider 20 points per game?
So if her stats, when we're saying she won't do this in the W, she averaged 31.6, 7.4 rebounds, 9 assists, right? Did anyone expect her to do that in WNBA?
Those three? No.
Right? So she didn't do that.
No.
Now, if we say her stats are today, what?
20 points, 8.4 assists, 6 rebounds.
That's crazy.
But 5
That's crazy.
Five
Is
point,
that dominant?
5.6
Those are
turnovers,
hell of a
too.
number.
Those are hell
For
of
a
a numbers.
rookie.
But to me, that's not
Period.
dominating.
Yeah, it's only not dominating because she's a rookie.
Now,
If
today, what?
20 points, 8.4 assists, 6 rebounds.
That's crazy.
But
That's crazy. Is that dominant?
5.6
Those are
turnovers,
hell of a
too.
number.
Those are hell
For
of
a
a numbers.
rookie.
But to me, that's not
Period.
dominating.
Yeah, it's only not dominating because she's a rookie.
Now,
That is so pathetic. I don't even know how to, I saw this clip and I was like, she's legitimately going to die on this hill and destroy what reputation she's got left. She's what is she, quadrupling down now? Well, but to me, that's not dominating. It's not. I mean, your career, Sheryl Swoopes, 15 points a game, 4.9 rebounds, 3.2 assists. You went to the Hall of Fame, won 3 MVPs, and was a 4-time champ and a 6-time All-Star. At no point, I guess, were you dominant in the WNBA because you don't have a leg to stand on. If you can go out there right now and claim Caitlin Clark's numbers are not dominant. So the Clark Report put out a statistic, did a search to give you a comparative here. Now, keep in mind, they had to shave off 2 points a game 1 rebound a game, and 2 assists to even find a closest comparable season to this season that Caitlin Clark had as a rookie. And look at what he came up with right here, or she, whoever runs the Clark Report. Look at this. This is absurd. This is like ever. I mean, seriously? And this is a rookie season. I mean, the only season that comes close is really, it's going to be this one Candace Parker year in 2015 in the history of the league. I mean, seriously, folks, when you see that, I'm like, maybe she should win the MVP. Maybe she should win the MVP. I mean, Sheryl Swoopes at this point, it is, yeah, somebody posted right here. She turns into the haters, the player haters, whenever Caitlin Clark comes into the conversation. It's pathetic. Even her talking in the manner, but to me, that's not dominant. You're lying. You know it's dominant, but you can't stand Caitlin Clark for some reason. And for the longest time, I thought, well, it's because she came into the league and moved the needle in a way that you couldn't. In other words, ratings, attendance, blah, blah, blah. But this feels like it's something else, folks. This feels like something much more sinister. Not only that, but when you see how much Sheryl Swoopes has praised Angel Reese, that's got a million problems with her game. Seriously, Caitlin Clark's got one problem, and I'm going to admit it, and I think we all know it. It's turnovers. But even at that, a lot of it is passes that her teammates don't handle. And easy layups that's missed, blah, blah, blah. If you factor in that, she'd have 10 assists a game. She'd average a double-double for the season. And it wouldn't shock me if she eventually does it anyway. But to all the faults that Angel Reese has got, Sheryl Swoopes loves her game and believes it's dominant, but not Caitlin Clark. It is wild. So, some response on this. People need to quit attacking Clark. This is getting so annoying. You don't hear NBA or NFL players get this kind of garbage. Every point, assist, and rebound was important for each victory they had this season. Fever rising. Well, you don't get it like this in the NBA and NFL to this extent. But there's plenty of players that take criticism, but this feels different, does it not? I mean, seriously, Swoopes is dying on that shitty hill. Swoopes won 3 MVPs in the W with lesser numbers. Interesting. Yeah, I mean, honestly, I'm shocked that she won MVPs with those numbers. They look terrible. Her numbers don't look great. I listen to Rebecca Lobo takes and others like Lisa Leslie or Cynthia Cooper more reliable. Swoopes doesn't like Clark. It's clear. There is like a personal seed of actual hatred there. And she can't get around it. And she's crucified her career over it. Swoopes has hate. She's blinded to the facts. It's a parody at this point. I saw this clip, and I was like, you got to be kidding me. Hasn't Caitlin Clark already surpassed Sheryl Swoopes' career highs? Yeah. And on a single season level? Yeah. Get pissed on it, Sheryl Swoopes. You're simply a hater and jealous. I mean, honestly, it's crazy. I could not believe this. And when you look up the numbers, I mean, it's nuts. Bro, she got better numbers than Cheryl's MVP seasons. If that's not dominating, I don't know what is. If Caitlin isn't dominating, then Sheryl Swoopes never dominated. Well, and the thing about this is clear gaslighting. Clear. She's lying to everybody. I mean, you can sort of feel the lying coming off of her, but she's gaslighting us anyway, and even worse, She's doing it in such a way that you believe it's. I mean, I hate to say it, but I think skin pigment has a lot to do with the color of skin that's happening here. I think it's a big deal in this. I do. When it's this, this is a different level. It's turned into almost like this creep show feeling, and this is creepy to me. She's hating on a level that just comes across as beyond petty into something else. Ugh. I mean, God. Well, to me, that isn't dominating. So you never dominated Sheryl Swoopes. Ever. Right? Now, you going to admit that? My gut feeling is no, you won't. Again, if I'm Kathy Engelbert, boom, she's booted off that podcast, or I'd take that WNBA logo off of it. Because she cannot be objective. This is a personal issue for her. Whatever it is. Tell me what you think. Peace. I'm out. Till next time.
Thanks for watching the show. Be sure to like, comment, and subscribe. Be sure to tune in next time on Black and White Sports.